Hello parents, how are you? Hope you all are keeping safe and doing well. In the last video, we spoke about blowing exercise and how important it is, the procedure, how you're going to do it, and how harder you can make it for our children. The same way, quite often, I've heard parents talking about cutting exercise. When a teacher requests to practice cutting exercise, parents mostly think that cutting exercise is just to practice how to cut. But it's not that. It doesn't end there. The real truth is we give cutting exercise is to improve the children's concentration, sitting tolerance, eye hand coordination, and many more. So it's not only just learning to cut. Initially, even if you feel that my child will fear using a scissors or you fear that they might cut their hand, there are some plastic scissors which come with blunt, not too sharp. They come blunt, so you can use it. Then when you start to teach them how to cut the fingers, the position is very important. And then use just two words: open, cut, open, cut, open, close, and cut. That will be the next step. Initially, you can just say open, cut, open, cut. Now, the child have learned to cut. Learn to cut, I know, they will not cut in a straight line. They will be just cutting the way they want. So now, you're going to make it slightly complicated. What you're going to do, give them a straight line, draw a straight line, and then tell them to cut in a straight line. Yes, of course, straight on the given line. And it will also initially will be difficult for our children, then finally they will learn it. Still, don't stop it here, because what I say is these activities enhances eye hand coordination, fine motor skills, etc. So you're going to make it more complicated. You're going to give patterns like U pattern. I'm doing my U pattern here. You're going to request them to do that. So which also, you see the U pattern, and then the V, all those patterns. But it is going to be in the straight paper. Now slowly you're going to twist it into shapes. You can give rectangle, you can draw a circle. Tell a child to do circle. Here I have a circle already, so I'm doing the circle. Make it complicated, step by step. Shapes will be the next level because they have already learned or they're also learning shapes. So I have done square. The same way, slowly you can go to rectangle, then triangle, then the last one will be the star, because you know all the triangles, the joining of the triangles is going to be complicated. Then again, to make it more complicated, what can you do? Tell them to trace their hand and then cut. Tracing the hand and cutting is also an activity. Now I'm going to do that. I have not traced it, so I want you people to use a pencil, trace it, and then cut it. So that will be the next step. So this is also a easy one, fun one. At the same time, it increases the time. You see, cutting the straight paper, it's going to easy, but this is increasing the time. which means the sitting tolerance is increasing, the concentration is increasing, and at the same time the child is having fun. And lastly, last but not least, now you can give different pictures. Draw a flower where there is lot of wavy, draw different pictures and tell them to cut on the pictures. Or you can even give such newspaper. In the newspaper you might have a human image or a photo of a human, and then you can tell them to cut that human, the shape, only the human, not the picture. For example, it is like this. Here I have somebody, so I'm going to cut the head. I'm going to cut. So they are not going to cut the picture. They have to be very careful. They have to go slowly so that the picture is not spoiled, but at the same time it comes out very beautifully the way you want. For that, the eye contact, the hand coordination, and the concentration also increases, and the level. See, now I have cut the human person, the human being. So that's how you're going to do to increase their concentration, eye-hand coordination, and eye contact. I'm repeating it because I want you all to understand cutting exercise is not only to learn how to cut. There are a lot of objective in it, so make it more complicated, and the way you follow the steps what I have introduced, it will really assist our children in many ways. Thank you. Hope you all will try and give me the feedback.